serious? No, you're not supposed to be this way. You are not supposed to be this way. Um, no, stop it. When I set this live up, I set it up to be the other direction. Why are you doing this to me now? Oh, and I don't think there's any way I can change it right now during the live. Oh, at least 1 minute of video is needed to share a highlight. Well, I didn't know that was what I was doing. I was just hitting buttons. Seriously? Why? Why did you do that on me? I specifically set it up to be horizontal. Hmm. Huh. 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 Chat. Community. No. Really? Seriously? Okay. Hang on. Let's try something else. Let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can go this way. Hang on. I did this in the car, but um um let's see. What does that do? Well, that's better, but can I get it in my holder this way? How did I do this? I had to do this one other time. Bear with me, folks. Let's see. I have to turn my whole tripod. What do I have to do? Turn this part. I don't know what I did, you guys. This is so frustrating when this happens. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not what we want. Hmm. What's this thing do here? Hang on. What does that do? Nothing. That does nothing. What is this? This does something. It's this one. Sorry. Sorry. This does something. This goes like this. Okay. Hang on. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna make this work. Hang on. I think we're gonna make it work. Hang on. No, I don't want to report anything. No, I don't want to remove anybody. I don't want to. No. Okay, hang on. I hope it holds. That's all I got. I hope it holds. Like it's tight enough. It's not gonna fall. Okay, that's what we got. Okay, not bad. I'm not messing with it. I could zoom it in just a tad, I suppose, but let's see. No, yeah, okay, it'll let me. At first I was thinking it's not gonna let me from this angle, but there it goes. Okay, dang. All right, at least I know how to do it now. I just have to adjust my tripod. But I don't know why it did that, because I specifically, when I scheduled the thing, I hit the little button. They moved where the button is, okay? Because, on YouTube, you can't just leave things alone because people know how to work it. No. Except now I want to move this whole thing. Okay, I'm going to move the whole thing because it's way too far away from my computer. Okay? And I can't see my computer. All right, so now we have to move the tripod again. Okay. Yeah, so they moved it, a few months ago. And that's when I had problems with it the first time, because normally it was like on page 2 where you set your orientation. Now it's on the first page. Then, hang on. Are we still a little wonky? You only get part of you're only getting part of it. Let's see. Let me move you a little bit more. Okay, maybe I don't know. That should be better. Yeah. So now it's on the very first page. One of the first things you do, set your orientation. And I'm like, okay. All right. Anyhow, yeah, they just keep messing with it. But I know I hit the correct button, so I don't know what happened. Anyhow, let me say hello to everybody. Now that I got it all figured out. Okay, it only took 5 minutes, right? Hello, Amy, who's working on some Legos. Nice. Sparkle Dust also does some Legos. Oh, said a lot of people do Legos. Hello, Vanessa. How is Vanessa doing today? Dawn, thank you so much for being a member for 15 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Sherry. Oh, by the way, Sherry is a new member. Thank you, Sherry, for joining us as a member. I appreciate that. Paula's here. Kathy's here. Joe is here. Catherine, hello. Let's see. Da, 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 da. You guys are all just talking to each other. Hello, Joyce and Gina. Hello, Cat's Gallery and Emma. Kathy Mosier's here. Howdy. Hello, April. And Diamonds and Doxies is here. Hello, John. Hi from John and Dawn, who's cooking. Okay, somebody's got to cook, right? I mean, I don't like doing it. Hello, Sue. How is Sue today? Your huge faux pas to Chuck. I must have missed it, April. I must have missed it. I don't know what it was. So, I guess that's a good thing, huh? Hello, Lynn. How's Lynn doing today? Brenda's here. Hey, Brenda. Let's see. Marion. If you guys have not been on Diamond Moments and Crafts Facebook group, Marion finished the lighthouse, the Michigan lighthouse, the craftably one. Her and I shared it. It's my painting, but I was tired of working on it. I got a whole bunch of the one end done, the pink sky and some of the blue water, and she got the other end with the rocks and the lighthouse, and she finished it, you guys. It's so pretty. Thank you so much, Marion. It is gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Becca. How's Becca? Hello, Anita. Hello, who else is here? Let's see. Yeah, the tray. I'm going to talk about the tray in just a second. Like being at Cedar Point. There you go, Lynn. Wait, hey. Well, we're all settled now. We are settled now. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else? I got it, right? I know. It only took 5 minutes, but I got it. I figured it out. Let's see. Hello, Dawn. Dawn's here. Tim. Hello, Tim. How are you? Oh, Tim, I'm going to talk about something of interest to you here in a second. Susan. Hello, Susan. Nancy. Hi, Nancy. I hope everybody is doing good today. It has been a day. It's been a day. Hello, Allison. Yeah, it's beautiful, Brenda. You have to check it out. It's gorgeous. It turned out so nice. Hello, Bonnie from Texas. Northern Texas. Is it warmer or cooler in Northern Texas? Or is it just as hot, no matter where you're at? Uh-huh. Anyhow, right? Mine was like 5 minutes, Lynn. 5 minutes, okay? All right, so before I get going here, let me show you. You saw it on a video. If you watched my shopping video, I had a bunch of goodies I've been shopping for. But this is the Chuck-A-Long tray. This is made by Firefly. I finally got mine. It's very pretty. I love how it's blue on the front with the mountains, the water, the trees. It's gorgeous. It's not showing up. Is it showing up for you guys? Hang on. Let me see. I feel like I'm still like missing half of my painting and my table and whatnot. I don't know, Sherry. I don't know how to frame it. We'll work on that when the time comes, right? Yeah. It's going to be a while before I get it. So I'll see her in May. Yeah. at the retreat. So anyhow, yeah, so it's very pretty. And then, okay, here's the lid. The back of the lid is purple. If you can tell, it's purple. The inside of the tray, it all gradiates. It's a gradiated color. The bottom is purple. That's my trash thing. I don't really use the trash thing. I'm afraid that when I shake the drills out, look, there was one piece of trash in there though. I'm afraid that when I dump the drills back out like this, the trash tray is going to go wonky. I don't know. You can put a pen in there too if you want to like store your pen in there. Store your pen. Can you see this? I just feel like what I'm seeing, you can't. I guess you can see it. Okay. All right. So, the pen. The pen is from Leopard Leatherworks. It is my first Leopard Leatherworks pen, and I love it. I adore it. It is so pretty. So, I explained it in the shop video. They show pens on Wednesday night, or blanks. Sorry, they show blanks on Wednesday night. And if there's a blank there that you like, you say you would love to have that one turned into a pen for you. And I was the only one who put my name in for this one, so I immediately won the right to purchase it as a pen. But if there are multiple people, they do a drawing, like they'll, number you 1, 2, 3, or whatever. I know, Sue. It's a very weird orientation for sure. I know it's horizontal. It had to be. Oh, Dawn's waiting on a tray. Catherine's waiting on a tray. Well, I'm happy to hear that you guys ordered trays. I am really happy to hear that because, I asked if they could design a tray specifically for the event, and they did. So I'm happy to hear that people purchase them. Anyhow, back to the pen. Then after you win the right to purchase it, they give you a price, how much it's going to be for the turning, the pen, the blank, all of that, package deal. And then you send in specifics like how long you like it, what diameter you like your grip to be, what type of an end you like. And you put in all that information, and then they turn it when your name comes up, when they get to you on their long list. I'm sure they have a long list, but it is so pretty. The grip is perfect. Thank you, Tim. The grip is perfect. Okay. I love it. Very pretty. So there it is. And, I'm right here working on purple and pink flowers. And I mean, it's lovely. It's just lovely. I do love it. I like it. I tried that once, Brenda, and it didn't really do anything. So let me move it again and see what happens. Let's see. Move it this way now. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. I moved it once and it didn't really go anywhere. I don't know what its deal is. Anyhow. You're using your Leopard Leatherworks right now. Awesome. Like I said, it's my first one, and I'll probably get some more because it is very pretty, very, very pretty. Put a short piece of double-sided tape or glue dots on the top of the lid and attach it to the bottom of the tray. Well, Paula, it's like Tim's about 5 weeks behind. Well, that's not a bad problem to have. I mean, you're selling pens and yeah. So anyhow, I don't usually even worry about my lid. I just usually toss it aside somewhere. Like it's usually just tucked under here someplace because I don't use it. So anyhow, there's that. So, that's better. Okay, good. Perfect. Now, on to the next most important thing is I have to have some drills because, I can't put any drills down until I put some in the tray. So let's do V. I don't know why. We're just going to do V, and we're going to rock and roll with it. Okay. And, I just put a ton of drills in there because I thought there were more than that. It's the P's that are all over the place, not the V's. Oh, wow. They're just a few V's. That's okay. We'll get them done. We'll get them done. Right? 5 weeks is better than 7. That's true. Hello, Jess. How are you doing? Oh, somebody else is using their Leopard Leatherworks pen too. Beautiful. All right. So, um, chuck along. We're chucking along, right? Some are chucking faster than others are chucking. I'm chucking kind of slow, but it's okay. It's okay because, this girl has a lot going on. And I'm just enjoying, the time I spend it, the time we spend together. I just enjoy my moments with my Chuck, however many moments those might be. I do try to diamond paint every night. And it seems like that's really when I do diamond paint is in the evening. Like after we have dinner and get things cleaned up, I might have a little bit of time there to diamond paint. And then after the chickens and ducks are in, everybody's closed up, kittens are settled, then I can usually get about an hour, hour and a half. It depends. Hey, but now that it's getting lighter earlier, I actually get a little more time. I get a little more time because, the chickens go in a little bit earlier. So they're worth the wait. Everybody says you're worth the wait. How does that make you feel? Hmm? Mm, trying to find the calendar. I haven't even been to my Hobby Lobby to look for any of that stuff. Um, I'm sure you know that the calendar, only a few pictures changed from last year, and they say they're redoing it on the website with I get maybe all the pictures will be different. I don't know. But there's that. Anyhow, I'm just keeping my eyes and ears open to see if they have a new painting at Hobby Lobby because they have been doing a Susan Wingate every year for Christmas. So that's what I'm paying attention for. See if they have a new Susan Wingate. So anyhow, yep, the new calendar that will be out on the website. Yeah. Oh, you missed the one last year, so you'll probably get both. Okay. All right. You are close to halfway. Look at you go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I the calendar doesn't, I don't know. Not my thing. Not something I need, I guess, because well, I just bought my new 2025 calendar when I was at Hobby Lobby, and I got a Susan Wingate calendar. So, there's that. Um, they had two Susan Wingates. Right now I have my 2024 is a Susan Wingate Gnomes, but they had Susan Wingate Red Truck. Every month had a red truck. And the one I got was just different pictures, like seasonal pictures for the month. I got that one. It's very pretty. I know. I want the Susan Wingate if there is one. Yay, right? You screamed at the people working there. Ah. You're halfway, 3/4 of the way. Look at you guys go. Ah. Oh, the she shed. Oh my gosh. I know. I had to have that she shed, Joe. Had to have it. Your Hobby Lobby doesn't have any Diamond Art Clubs? They won't have the Christmas stuff even? Hmm. You're in the groove. Yay. You got in the groove. I love it. You're in the groove. So, what was I talking about? I forget what I was talking about. I don't know. You guys started talking about Hobby Lobby, and I got all waylaid. Oh boy. But anyhow, uh, let me know if you guys see or hear of a Susan Wingate at Hobby Lobby, a Christmas one. Okay. Now, I was talking to my friend Sue the other day, and I was like, my Hobby Lobby will always be one of the last to get that kind of stuff. They're very, very slow. Although, was it last week I was there when I bought all those stickers and all that stuff? Um, They had boxes and boxes and boxes of merchandise sitting around the store. And they must have had 15 people there stocking shelves. It was crazy busy. How many people there were, how much stock there was to put up. It was nuts, absolutely nuts. No, Bonnie, I did not get the mystery. Hello, Karen. Thank you, Karen, for your help. We did a little retreat stuff today, just a little bit of retreat stuff. Hello, Sean. How is Sean? You can't even get Diamond Art Club on Amazon. Oh, okay. Tim's got to go turn some more pens, so maybe he can be 4 weeks behind, not 5 weeks behind. Hello, Shannon. How is Shannon? Beetlejuice. Is that like the second one? Is that I think I heard there's a second one. Is that what that is? Yeah, boxes everywhere. There are just boxes everywhere. That's how I found my Santa. The pink Santa. The lady was just putting it on the shelf. She only put 2 out on the shelf. She put 2 out, and I walked past, and I was like, okay, I snagged it. I mean, it had literally been on the shelf like a minute, and I was like, okay, that's mine. That's mine. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, no Christmas tree, just the calendar. Okay. Not bad for a sequel. Okay. All right. You pretty sure you know the image? Yeah, there is no, I mean, this is the first time Dreamer Designs has done mystery paintings. There is no like mystery guessing group like Diamond Art Club has. Oh, let's guess what the painting is. And most of the time people figure it out. The Diamond Art Club mysteries, they'll figure them out. So, and I've always said I am not one to want to spend money on something I don't know what it is. If I know what the mystery painting is, and I'm really not a huge fan of the mysteries. I have one. Okay. I have one. And there is a group. Oh, they just started it. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. You got to snag stuff because they don't restock. Oh, are you talking about Hobby Lobby? Not not restocking? Or are you talking about Dreamer Designs? Anyhow, I'm not much one for mysteries. I have one mystery. Well, that's not true. I have 2. I have a Craftably mystery, which is about halfway done. And I mean, I know what the picture is now. And I'm not in love with it. That's probably part of the reason I'm not super excited to finish it. It just kind of sits there. Someday, someday I'll finish it just because it is a whip and I will want it done, right? I will want it done and um, out of my hair, so to speak, But I do have one mystery. I'm not positive, but I think it's the flower shop, or is there a flower shop mystery painting? I don't even remember. See, I don't even know. But again, I'm not really into the whole mystery thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not my jam. You know what I mean? Just not my jam. So they just created that. Okay, I'll have to check that. Has anybody posted what they think the Dominic Davison one is? It is Halloween, right? Is it like Halloween, or is it fall? Anybody who knows? I don't know. I know everybody's saying that now. They just started the Dreamer Designs mystery group. Oh yeah, with Hobby Lobby. Yeah, get it while it's there. Exactly. Yeah, get it while it's there. It's a Halloween house. And so it's very, very Halloweeny, huh? All Halloweeny, not just like a nice fall house. I like fall. Don't get me wrong. I like fall. I'm just not into ghosts and skeletons and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Not into that kind of stuff. Fall though, and pumpkins. I'm all about all that stuff. Scarecrows. I like scarecrows. Scarecrows. Pretty leaves that have changed colors. Pumpkins, gourds. All that stuff. I'm into all of that. Just not the Halloween, real Halloween stuff. So there is a kitten in here. It is a girl kitten, and she cannot go outside right now. And she is not allowed to be with her brothers currently because there have been some definite signs of, um, like, you know, hanky panky could take place, even though they're brother and sister. Yeah. Trying our best to get these kittens, you know, snipped and, all that. It's not fall. Okay. It's definitely Halloween. All right. Gotcha. Anyhow, um, yeah. So the other day, my boy, my Smoky boy was, woo, I'm like, Smoky, no, no, Smoky, no, no, no. So now we have to keep them separate. Keep them separate until we can start getting some of this surgical stuff taking place. We were supposed to have the farm vet come and hopefully take care of the boys yesterday, but she rescheduled. I'm like, oh, no, no. I was wanting that done sooner than later. You know what I mean? Because it's a hassle trying to keep them apart from each other, and they don't want to be apart from each other. And the boys could go outside. She can't go outside. She can't go out and play. She's not truly objecting a whole lot to just being in the house and having her run of the house and whatnot. She's not complaining a whole lot, but it's just a hassle. Doors open and close, and you got to make sure you know where she's at so she doesn't go sneaking out and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just a hassle. Now we had to get another kennel for them to sleep in at night for her. She's got her own special room right now. So it's just a pain, um, monitoring all of this nonsense, right? I did let them all out this morning. I let them out. I let them all out together downstairs and let them play. And I supervised. I was down there for about a half an hour at least, just supervising while they played and, wrestled and tussled and did, all the stuff that they do and watched them so that there was no funny business going on. No funny business, okay? No, we can't have that. So I got tired of being downstairs, and so I finally was like, okay, we're done. I brought her upstairs, and I put her in our bedroom and just let her lay on the bed and take a nap, you know? And like I said, she doesn't know. She went and she played with Dale for a while. That's what it was. Dale was still there. He was still just laying in bed, looking at stuff on his phone. So I said, here, entertain your little girl for a while. It's your turn. I've been supervising playtime downstairs so they could all hang out and play together. So now you take care of her for a little bit. You watch her for a little bit, okay? I'm gonna go do some other things. So he was on a little girl patrol. So yeah, then we let the boys outside, and then she could have the run of the house. Then What did I do with her later? In the afternoon, I think I put her back in the bedroom and let the boys run around in the house for a while. And then the boys went outside again, so now she's running around in the house again. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's a full-time job trying to make sure they're, you know, playing safe. Gotta play safe here. So Tuesday is when the farm vet is coming, and hopefully, the boys get their little nip nip. Is that her? Is she in the dog kennel? I think she's half in the dog. What in the world? I don't have my glasses on. It's either her halfway in the dog kennel or a dog. What in the world? Hang on. I got to go see what this is. You can still hear me because I have my mic on, but what's going on here? What is this? What is happening here? Oh, no, it's the dog. Okay, interesting. It's the dog's head. She has her head hanging out of the kennel door, just hanging out. I'm like, what are you doing? Weirdo. Doesn't look very comfortable. Yes, Sean. They are definitely they're separated right now for sure. And I just want to make it to Tuesday because, once we get to Tuesday, life gets easier. And I don't know. I'm thinking the farm vet isn't gonna be able to deal with her because a girl's surgery is more complicated than the boy's surgery. And I don't think she's going to be able to handle that one on site. But, at least we'll get the boys done and they'll be on some downtime for a little bit. And I can get her in to the vet and get her done. But man, this all popped up so quickly. You don't think about, it's been a long time since I've had kittens. Okay, a long, long time since I've had kittens. And wasn't really prepared for all of this nonsense, right? Wasn't prepared for all of this. But that's what we're having to do. And like I said, it's just a hassle. And they're not happy about it because they don't really get to be together. They don't get to play and rustle and tussle like, normal. Although they did this morning, like I said, as long as I was right there watching every move they made, I felt pretty okay about it that they could, hang out. And then, like, if the boys are in the crate, she's there and she's poking at them, through the bars, poking at them. If she's in the crate, the boys kind of come close, but if they do, she's reaching out for them. It's always the girl, I think. I think it's her. I think she's the little, what's the word I want to use? Hussy? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. But she has gotten really, she's been the one that's more aloof and yeah, don't pick me up and I do my own thing. Well, she's gotten pretty darn friendly the last day and a half or so. She's not complaining about being in the house. She's gotten pretty sociable. I will say that. Pretty social. So, it's not a bad thing, you know. Overall, it's not a bad thing. And making her a little more, yeah, kind of like a hussy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know about all that, Anita, but somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to do it. And it's going to get done because, yeah. Anyhow, there's that. So, That's been making life interesting. That's all I got. That's been making life interesting. Yeah. So, other than that, I mean, I've been kind of busy this week. I had several things going on. What else did I do this week? Picked Jackson up from school one day, had him for a few hours. Um, I did something the next day. What did I do the next day? Next day, got my crown. Oh, yeah, the crown. Ooh, I always say the worst part about any dental procedure is getting numb. I mean, I don't like shots, and shots in your mouth are horrible. It doesn't matter. But this one, I mean, it's not the worst shot. I will say the worst shot is anything you're having done in the front of your mouth, the top teeth. Those shots are like curdling. They will send you through the roof. I mean, they're horrible. This one was not pleasant. It was a shot right in the very back of my mouth, right in the corner there where your mouth opens. Right there. Ow. Ow. um, anyhow, yeah. They're more friendly if they're in heat. Oh, well, thank you, Dawn. Maybe that's why she's being a little nicer. I just, yeah, that could be why she's a little nicer. Okay. I thought she was just starting to like us better. So she's going to go back to being kind of, okay, I gotcha. Anyhow, yeah, the shot. Oh, man. Grin and bear it. Grit your teeth. Why eyes water? Oh, can it just be done? And then no, it wasn't done because guess what? I didn't get very numb. No, I didn't. So he started to drill. I had 5 or 6 fillings in that tooth. Hence the reason it was getting a crown, because one of the fillings kind of leaked and got a decay underneath it. Yeah. Anyhow, I wasn't numb. He got the filling out of the top of the tooth, started going a little deeper for the decay, and I was like, "Oop, no, nope, 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 no, no, no." He's like, "Okay, well, we'll give you some more." I'm like, "Okay, thank you, that would be wonderful." I mean, I felt it a little bit that time, the shot, but the weirdest thing was I got a shock. I was shocked on my tongue. Never had that happen before. I did not know what it was at first until he was done. And then he asked me, he said, "Did you feel like a shock?" And I was like, "Yeah, something." He's like, "Yeah, it happens sometimes. Just the 3 nerves and the bundle of nerves and stuff that's back there where he has to give the shot and all of your electoral stuff in your body." He says it can happen. Doesn't happen very often. It's like, well, great. First of all, I'm not numb. Okay. Now I'm getting shocked. This is great fun. Okay. But after all of that, um, you know, then it was, I'm okay. It really was okay. Yeah. I know. Front teeth shots. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yikes. Right? Feels like that shot's going to just come right out your eye socket. It's like, oh my gosh, how high up in my face is that shot going? They're horrible. Worst shot ever. Right? Well, maybe she'll just enjoy more time with us. Maybe. She definitely wants to get to the boys when she can, though. Like I said, little Missy action there going, boys, hey, boys. See, she's coming in here now. Oh, she's got her spring. She found the pink spring. Oh, well, where was the pink spring at? So I can't tell you. I think it was Sean told me about the springs, and I'm like, what? A spring? What? Oh, yeah. They love them. Okay, they love them. And I can't tell you how many of them they have lost. And I don't know where they've lost them to. I do not know where they are. I go downstairs every few days and I do what I call the toy hunt. You know, I'm under the cabinets, under the bookshelves, under the chairs, behind the chairs, looking everywhere, gathering up all the toys. Right now, our basement looks like a war zone, a complete and utter war zone because they love feathers. And we have no shortage of feathers here. So Dale has brought in multiple feathers for the kittens to play with. They love it. Okay. They absolutely love it. But have they made a mess? Goodness gracious, have they made a mess? I'm just sitting here going, what color do I want next? I don't know. Let's do this one. Yeah. So we've got feather parts everywhere downstairs. It's a hot mess. On top of all their toys, because, you know, there's balls and there's crinkle balls and there's springs and there's just a plethora of toys down there. But the springs, I don't know where they go. I go downstairs and, like I said, I peruse around. I look underneath all of the bookshelves and the cabinets and the this and the that, gathering up all of the toys I can find. Right? But I know there's about 4 springs, maybe 3, that are just gone. I don't know where they're at. Oh, nope, it's not the pink one that was missing. No, it's a blue one that's missing now. But that's like the 3rd or the 4th one that's just come up missing, and I don't know where they go to. Now, can I take them into the back room? Probably. Can they get underneath all of the Christmas decorations and all that kind of stuff back there? All of those shelves? Probably. But you know, someday, someday we're gonna move furniture or something, and we're gonna be like, oh, spring, spring, spring. So, you know, at this point, I'm just thinking, oh, in your shoes. I've looked in the shoes. I've looked in the shoes and the boots and I got a box of books. I check that periodically. They do get underneath the door for the closet, like where we store our pop, and it's like, you know, extra storage down there. They do get in, they can get under the door there. So I do periodically open the door and check in there and see if there's anything under there. And I'll find stuff there, but we also keep like the plastic bags, the grocery bags. We keep those in there. And I've started putting them in a certain way that kind of blocks the door, you know, so that things can't go in deep into the closet, all right? Kind of blocking them a little bit. Yeah. Anyhow, the springs. I'm just going to keep ordering more springs, I guess, because they just disappear. I don't know where they go. Yeah. Yeah, you should go to the dentist. You got to go to the dentist. And that was me. I was like, I was dreading it, dreading it, dreading it, dreading it. I didn't want to go, didn't want to go, didn't want to go, right? Knowing I have to go, I have to go. Okay, I'm going to force myself to do some green right now because we still have a lot of green. And it's not my favorite. If I can find what I'm looking for, it's hiding from me. It's hiding. Here it is. The green triangle. The green triangle. Okay. But, you know, I was dreading it for sure. Once I got there, and once I was totally numb, right? Yeah. Then it was okay. It was okay. And good news is, under the stove, anything that will hold a spring. There you go. Oh, we have done that, Sean. We have had the feathers on the sticks for sure. Right now, they don't even care. They just play around with them on the floor down there. They just go everywhere. Moths in your boots. Yeah, I'll just buy more springs, right? Buy more springs. They're cheap enough, right? So, back to the dentist thing, right? They do the whole procedure. You get your tooth. They make it. It's ceramic. They like no biting down. If you've ever had a crown, no biting down, taking impressions, all that stuff and all that gooey stuff. No, no, they just come in with a wand and they just scan your mouth, scan your teeth, all your teeth, top, bottom, everything around that tooth. And then AI, okay, uh, creates an image of your tooth. Then the dentist can go in and look at it, tweaks it, does things to it, takes off a little here or there, whatever, shapes it the way he wants to shape it. And then they pop it in the machine and the machine carves it out of ceramic. And it reminds me of doing ceramics when I was younger. You know, you have to get your little greenware piece and you have to sand it, and you have to clean it up, and you have to take off any little sharp edges and all that kind of stuff. That's what they do to it. And then they pop it in the cooker and it cooks. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And the first one I had done like that, I've had adjustments done to it twice now just to get the bite correct. It feels pretty good now. He even adjusted it the other day when I was there. One more time, a little adjustment again. But this one, the new one, um, it has been spot on since he put it in my mouth. And I'm pleased with it. I am happy with it. It has fit wonderful. I don't have any bite problems with it. I do notice a little sensitivity to cold, but I mean, I'm thinking, come on, you took my tooth down to, just a little square nub and put something else over it. You've really, disturbed it. So it's going to take some time. I know it will be fine. I know that it will. The bite is good. It feels good. It feels just like my normal tooth, and I'm happy with it. So it's done. My whole point is it's done. It's over. It worked well. Once I was numb. Once I was numb. Getting numb was like, whew, it was a feat, apparently, So it is a pretty cool process. And it's really a lot easier than it used to be. I mean, the scanning didn't even take that long. Although it's a fairly large wand that goes in your mouth. And I would think, come on, can you not make this thing a little bit smaller? It's going in someone's mouth. And there's always somebody poked you with the mirror, or they pulled your jaw out to, oh my gosh, the side of my mouth, I felt like it's never going to go back where it's supposed to go. You pulled on it for 2 hours and I'm done. Okay. It's done. But yeah, it was not a bad experience once I was numb. It was okay. And I dreaded it. I so dreaded it. But hey, I'm happy it's done. He said my one filling, the silver filling that was on the top of the tooth, is probably 30 years old. He said, and there's nothing you could have done to prevent it from holding. They're not meant to hold forever. So there's that. So that was Tuesday. That was my fun day on Tuesday, right? I did that. Wednesday, I got my hair done. And that was at noon, right at noon. And then 2 hours later, at 2, at 4. At 4, I had physical therapy in the same little town. Now, it takes me somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes to get there. Okay. So I was like, I've got 2 hours in between these appointments. What do I do? What do I do? Do I stay? I did take crochet with me because I knew while my hair was processing, I would have downtime to just sit there. I find myself taking crochet with me more often. Anytime I think I'm going to find myself sitting either in the car for a longer ride, or I'll take crochet along because it's easy. I can take my small little projects. I can get stuff done. I'm feeling productive, all that good stuff, right? So I started a pumpkin while I was there waiting for my hair to process. And I got almost the whole panel done for the pumpkin. If you've, if you've never crocheted, let me just explain. You make a rectangle, okay, like this. Imagine this is a rectangle of crochet, okay? Yeah, and it turns into a pumpkin, right? It turns into a pumpkin when you seam it up. Now you've got, a cylinder, but it's open on the top and the bottom. And then you sew up the top and the bottom and you make it into a pumpkin. It's pretty easy. But yeah, I got a bunch of that done sitting in the chair. So yes, check, done. Ha. Yeah. I know. Doing hard stuff, right? Yeah. No. Brenda. Okay, no. Hang on. I'll tell you in just a second. I decided anyhow to come home because I had 2 hours. So it really took me about 20 minutes to get home, 20 minutes to get back. So, I had like an hour, a little bit over an hour here at home anyhow. Came home, had lunch, did that kind of stuff, then went back. But, and physical therapy, oh my gosh, the girl gave me some hard work. Talk about doing hard things. She gave me hard things to do. We've been doing some stuff with weight for my shoulder, 1 pound. A couple of exercises. Last time was 3 pounds. Oh, well, guess what? They're all 3 pounds now. She's like, yep, yeah, you can do 3 pounds. I'm like, oh, thank you. Because we're trying to just build the strength up and some of the other muscles around my shoulder so that my shoulder doesn't take such a hit, doesn't take the brunt of the work anymore because, it doesn't like it. She has determined, she is, as positive as one could be without more testing, that I injured my bicep. Yeah, injured my bicep. And that makes complete sense because when it started hurting was after I had done a marathon weeding session. And it was a long time ago. But it makes complete sense to me. And where it hurts, that's where your bicep attaches. I've learned a lot anyhow. So she gave me all these exercises and upped the weight. And I was just like, okay, I'm tired. My arm's going to fall off now. My arm's about to fall off. She's like, does it hurt? And I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt. It's not painful, but I'm like, my arm is tired. It's feeling weak and worn out. She's like, well, you're doing awesome. I said, you're really doing awesome. And I'm like, well, I used to do some of these exercises back in my good days, back in the heyday, as they would say, with like 8-pound weight. And I'm like, I'm not trying to go to 8-pound weights. I'm really not. I'm not. But 5-pound, yeah, we're doing some 5-pound here stuff, folks. 5 pounds. We went from 1 to 3 to 5 like pretty darn quick. Pretty darn quick. She's like, do you have weights at home? And I'm like, yeah. Do you have all these bands? Yeah. I got bands. I got weights. Yeah. So I actually did exercises today. I did. And I didn't do it because my shoulder hurt. I'll tell you what got me doing my exercises. I woke up this morning and my back was dying. I was like right in those joints back there. My right joint, by the way, the right one. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't want to move. I don't want to bend. So I stood out in my kitchen and I had one of the weights. I think I only had a 3-pound weight. I did some of the arm exercises. I did some stretches. And then I started doing some leg things. Like I was doing like leg lifts and leg raises and just trying to get my back moving. It hurts right now, not like it did this morning, but I was like I'm broke. I broke it. What did I do? I don't know how or why it just started. I told Dale the other night we went for a walk. We walked down our street and I didn't want to go the whole way. I said I was feeling kind of tired and my leg was starting to hurt, like along the side of my leg. I said, I think that's enough. I think we haven't walked in a while. I think that's good. And it was the next day my back was hurting. And I'm like, okay, maybe that one little simple walk did it. I don't know. You never know. The joke is when you're my age, you you brush your hair and you throw your neck out, it doesn't take much at this point. It just doesn't take much. You just walked. Awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. So anyhow, I took some naproxen and I, like I said, I did leg raises to the front, to the side. I did stretches. I bent over trying to stretch the back out, all the things that I knew how to do. I was doing it. Then we got up and we went to Walmart. We went to Ace Hardware. We went to the auto parts store. We went all over the place doing things. I am getting old, Sue. Don't tell me that I'm not. Medicare's right around the corner. Don't tell me I'm not. Okay? I know the truth. I know the truth. What are you whining about? You've had food. You've been outside. I don't know why you're sitting there staring at me like that. Like, what do you want? Huh? What do you want? That's right. You turn around. No, no, keep going. No, go. Go, go. Oh, okay. She's going. She's going. That dog, I don't know. I, I don't know what's up with her. I mean, besides the fact that she's almost 15, I mean, there is that. But she's acting like it too. Like, I'm 15 and I don't know what I want. And what do you want? You left. You were going to lay down. What? Do you need water? What do you need? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. Dale's outside. He's not going to be any help to me right now. Oh, yeah. Now she's going to whine at me, growl at me. She probably wants water. Let's see if she wants water. Okay. Hang on. Look at the greenery for a minute. Um yeah, see, you sneeze. Exactly. You sneeze and you throw your back out. Or you roll over and you can't move the next day. What? I have no pain stuff what? I have no pain stuff going than me. What? What does that mean? Oh no, you messed your back up too. Backs are something. I'm telling you what. Oh, now she's attacking the cat. Okay. Cat and dog. Cat and dog. Here we go. Are you needing water? Is that what you want? I don't know. Let's see. Yep. The water bowl is empty. Let's get some water for the dog so she'll leave me alone. But then she's going to have to go to the bathroom. Oh. All right, dog. Here we go. Come on, dog. Let's go. There. Is that what you want? Okay. Perfect. Glad I could be of service to you. I feel like I'm here to just do for you, do for you, do for this animal, do for that one, oh my gosh. I have more pain going on than you. No, you've been complaining about your back forever. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. But I will say this, that when I got up and started walking around and going to Walmart and other places, I mean, it definitely got better. Definitely got better. It's not perfect. I mean, it's still kind of like, but it's a whole lot better than it was this morning. So I think there's a big thing to learn there. Get your ass up and move, Mindy. I think that's it. I've just got to move, work muscles, do things, you know? I think that's the key. Anyhow, yeah. But it's hard to do when you're having pain. You know what I mean? Hard to do. That's the last thing you want to do is get up and try to move when you feel like you can't or it hurts, you know? So, anyhow, um, back to my hairdresser. Yes, the animal sanctuary. Exactly. We have one of our new chickens, one of the new 6 chickens that she decided she doesn't come in, and she was gone for a couple days, and then she showed back up, and she was in the coop a couple nights. Now we're back to, we haven't seen her for a couple days, or at least at night. I don't know during the day if she's out there because there's so many chickens, they're running all over the place. You can't count them until they're all, like in the coop at night. But I don't know. She hasn't been back at night for several days now. And Dale and I just keep saying, well, if she's there, she's there. And if she's not, she's not. And if she doesn't come back, she's eventually going to get eaten by something, and there's nothing we can do about it. Right? Can't find her to put her in at night. Don't know where she's at. So you're on your own, chick. I mean, chick. Do you like that? Ah, chick. Anyhow, she's on her own. If she wants to be running around all over the place and not come back with everybody else and be out in the woods, and you're on your own. You are on your own. Nothing we can do for you, unfortunately. So good luck to you and your life choices, right? I'm certainly not going to hunt around for a chicken. For all I know, she's gone already. I don't know. Haven't seen her, couldn't tell you. But that's the story with her. So, my hairdresser, she, oh no, 5 bulging discs in your back and a pinched nerve. Oh, yeah. No fun. Backs are no fun to have hurting. Not at all. No fun. Water, food, open doors, keep them separate, all of that stuff. Servitude. Yes, I'm here to serve you. Yes, that is what I do. I'm here to serve all of you animals. And now it's harder trying to keep them separate from each other. So I can hardly wait until I don't have to worry about that. They've actually calmed down. Kittens have actually calmed down. They're a little less rowdy. Now, they still like to play. Don't get me wrong. They still love to play. But they're getting into less trouble that they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Like digging in my plants and, stuff like that. They're kind of calming down a little bit. They'll lay around more. They'll just come in from outside and they'll just plop down on the floor and just be like, I just want to lay here. So they're kind of settling a little bit, I realize we got a long way to go, but anyhow. Oh, a pain clinic. Oh, that doesn't sound like fun. They're learning the rules. Yes, they are, ma'am. They still like to try to get on the kitchen table. We're still working on that one. They love to be around us when we have food. Yeah, they love to be around us when we have food. They're like, what do you have? It must be for me. Let me have some. Let me have some. Especially sunny. Especially sunny. See, right now it's getting dark. It's dusky. And I would be out there right now getting them in. But Dale's out there. And Dale let him out. Yeah. Okay. I know that green hashtag is right in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I mean, all the greens are like right there. Well, most of the greens are right there. You think I could find that one? Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Um, there we go. So I would be out there getting them in. He's out there. He's changing the straw and everything in the chicken coops. It would not be hard for him to go find them because we know where they go. I know where they hang out. I just go out there and I just snatch them up and bring them in. Be like, come on, it's time to come in, boys. And, I get them in and then I give them treats just to say, good boys, you came in, you get treats, right? Don't make me work so hard to get you to come in. And Smokey is pretty easy. Smokey generally likes to be inside. He likes to go out too, but he likes to be inside. He's pretty chill and he's like, hey, well, until my sister's, yeah. Then he's a whole different animal there. I mean, I guess that's natural, but still, stop it. Stop it. My cute little kitty. No. Back to my hairdresser. I've tried this a couple times now. She called me. It's been a few weeks now, but about a month after I talked to her after the last cancellation, it was a good month, and she called and basically told me that first of all, she was retiring from doing hair, and she had collapsed one day in her house, at her home. She lives by herself. She's in her 70s. She collapsed. Had to call the ambulance. They had to come and get her, took her to the hospital, and found out that she was in kidney failure. Yeah, kidney failure. She ended up having like 4 surgeries. She had to have dialysis. She had to have a port. She had a blood clot. She had to have stents, all of this stuff. And she was in the hospital for about a month. That's why she didn't call me. And I always knew it was very strange that she did not return my call because she always calls me back, you know? So now I know. And I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my goodness. And she also found out that one of her kidneys doesn't work. Like, it's never worked. She never knew that. Oh, she had a kidney stone that was blocking the good kidney. That's part of the problem. Yeah, she was a mess. And it's a real good thing that she did collapse when she did and go to the hospital because she didn't have a whole lot of time left before it was gonna, yeah, take her out, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, so she's recovering. Um, she still wants to see me and all that. And I said, absolutely. I'll wait until you're feeling better, because she had just come home that day. See, that's how she is. She had just gotten home that day where she had access to her phone numbers and things like that. So she wanted to call me right away. She wants to see my crochet stuff. And I'm like, absolutely. I will stop and see you. I'm just going to give you some time, to get back on your feet. And she goes, yeah, I'm definitely not back on my feet. I'm home, but, that's about all I can say is I'm home, So yeah, it was, wow, it was a big, big deal, Yeah. And what she thought was she had vertigo, right? That's what she kept saying. It was vertigo. Yeah. So, yeah, right? Took her right out, man. Wow. So, it's been a couple weeks now, probably, since I talked to her. I'll wait just a little bit of time. Um, and I'll go see her. You know, I'll call her first, of course. Make sure she's actually, her daughter lives up in the Northeast, one of the states up in the Northeast. And she came as soon as her mom, went into the hospital. She came and she was staying for a while to help her and take care of her and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just never know, right? You never know what can happen. So hopefully she's on the mend, and I'll go see her, pretty soon here, probably. So she always loved to talk about crochet. I mean, she is a crafty person. She sews and she's crocheted and she does stuff. And, you know, she likes to hear about the projects and see things. And I was fascinated with diamond painting. I've actually given her some diamond paintings for either relatives of hers or friends that had wanted to try it. I took her some paintings one day and I'm like, here. And she goes, how much do I owe you? I'm like, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're yours. Give them to whoever. And yeah. Oh yeah, what a rough go, huh? What a rough go. Like, wow. Um, anyhow, hopefully I'll see her soon and she'll be doing better. I know that she, had a long road to go, but she's a tough cookie, you know what I mean? I think she'll be okay. And I was like, the last thing I was worrying about was hair, I, I can find somebody else to do my hair, which I have. I actually like the person doing my hair, and it's working out well. So, yeah, definitely not my main concern is can you do my hair, right? But hopefully she'll get back kind of, to her old self here quickly. A lot to go through. Anyhow. Well, I hear Dale out there like hollering for ducks and chickens to come in. I can only hope that he gets the kittens, the boys. Get the boys, please. Get the boys in. We're going to have the grandkids tomorrow for a little bit. The 3 grandkids. Their mom has a hair appointment tomorrow. I told Dale today, I said, I'm not saying I mind. I just always wonder why she makes hair appointments on weekends that the kids are with her and not their dad. Why doesn't she make her hair appointments on weekends they're with her dad? I, I don't know. I would make sense to me, but she doesn't. So they're going to be here for a little while while she gets her hair done. So I don't know what we're going to do. No idea what that entails, what his plan is, but we'll find out tomorrow. We shall find out tomorrow. All right. I think I got all the hashtags. I think I got the hashtags. Yeah, I don't see any more. I'll find some. I will. Today I took my things I wanted to seal outside. Took them outside. Got a piece of cardboard, put them in the driveway, and I sprayed them. I got some spray. I think it was one Joe, not male Joe. I think asked me what spray I used. I didn't have it handy. I'll have to find it now and say, Joe, this is what I've used. I used this. They dried really quickly outside in the sun. I sprayed them, they dried. I put another coat on, they dried. I didn't spray that many things. I did find a couple things that needed some drills, though. They were missing a drill, so I had to come up here and go through my jar because, you know, they're just in a jar. All my rhinestones are over there on the shelf in a jar. I found them. Yep. They didn't want to stick on top of the sealer, though. So I had to get my little glue thingy out, my little glue pen, glue stick, whatever it is. Put some glue on there so that my little rhinestones would stick because they did not want to stick to the sealer. But I got those sealed. I'm not sealing anything like the things in stands or the things that would hang. I'm not sealing any of those. I don't find the need to seal them. I was only sealing things that were going to be used, you know, like, what am I trying to say? I had these hooks. They're hooks, right? I put some sealer on those. I put some sealer on the hanging gnome signs, the monthly signs. I always seal those because the whole thing is covered with glue. So you have to seal that, or all of that clear background just gets covered with fingerprints and gets icky and nasty. And so I always seal those. But I'm trying to be the minimal sealer, unless it really needs it for some reason, or if stuff's not sticking or something like that. I'm not sealing it. But it's pretty easy to do, though, when you just spray them. You know, when you have a can of spray and you can just spray them. Especially when it's nice and sunny outside, because it did not take long and they were dry. Dry, dry, dry. That was easy. If I had to brush sealer onto stuff, then I would really not want to do it. But spraying it, and it did not dull anything. I know people are going to ask. No, did not dull any of the shine. They're still just as shiny as they were. So I got that done today. I got a couple things I want to show you before we go. Well, get busy, Lynn. What are you waiting for? I'm kidding. Go get yourself a can of spray. Just find a good spray sealer that says high gloss. That's all you really need. Good sealer spray can says high gloss. You'll be good. All right. This is one of the reasons I needed to go to Walmart. I was at Walmart a couple days ago, and I bought some orange yarn. It was $2. It was just like regular Walmart yarn, $2. And then I got home and realized I didn't need orange. I had orange. I needed yellow. So that's why I had to go back today. Had to go back today to get yellow because I wanted to make this. Krylon Glitter Blast. That sounds good, Jess. I think I've used that before. Yeah. Making some candy corns. Oh, we got one boy. Where's the other boy? Is he out there in the trees? Oh, sunny. It's sunny. Oh. Yeah, so I'm going to attach a keychain to him, right? I have to order keychains. I ordered keychains from Amazon, and Amazon contacted me and said, we need your approval. Your order is running late. We need an approval if you still want to get it. And I was like, what? Never, ever have I had that happen. So I tried to do it on my phone, and there was an error. And finally, I just said, forget it. I'll just cancel it, and I'll reorder. I'll just reorder because there's like so many different companies that sell these things, right? So I did 2 coats just because it was drying so fast. So yeah, I'm going to order keychains, and those are going to be little keychains, right? Sell them for what? I don't know, $5, $4. I don't know, you know? So I've made that one. All right. I made something else today while I was watching the football game, though. It's also candy corn colors. It's this cute little bag. It's a little treat bag. I'm actually on the second one because they were fun to make. It was just fun to make. And so they're just like a small little bag, and you could just put little treats in them. So I think if I present it that way, I have some stuff in it, like some candy in it or something, people will know that's what they're for. If I can make a few of them, yeah, it'd be fun. So anyhow, candy corn keychains. I have a pattern for pumpkin keychains, so just a very small little pumpkin. I might try to make a few of those. So I made that. I'll make a couple more of those. That's my first. And I don't like the bottom of it. You're supposed to sew up the bottom, and I don't like how I sewed up the bottom. It like left a ridge on the bottom, and I don't like the ridge. So I have to figure out how to sew it differently next time. Anyhow, candy corn keychain. Okay. Yesterday, I made this. And I love this. I think this is adorable. I think that is so stinking cute. It's fine. Oh, there he is. He came right up. Well, what a good boy. What a good boy. He's got all the kitties. Yay. I feel better now. It's fine yarn. It's like a 2 fine yarn. And I think it's adorable. I think that's adorable. I love it. This is so cute right here. This was fun. So this is a stem and like your little vine, your little twizzle. That's one piece. And then you make a leaf. Well, the pattern I was trying to follow to make the leaf was like, it wasn't turning out. So I did a YouTubed small crocheted leaf. This was a half a leaf, actually. There was supposed to be, the other side of it to make it like a full leaf. Well, I was happy with a half a leaf. So I think it's adorable. I just sewed those pieces together and then sewed it into the pumpkin. I think it is so cute. It is just adorable. Look how little it is. It's tiny. I think it's so cute. So I have some like cream yarn. I'm going to make some in cream. I have some like a yellow, white. I don't know. I got a few colors that aren't orange. I'm going to make some in different colors because pumpkins don't have to be orange. There's this whole thing right now. If you like, I'm on Pinterest a lot. I get a lot of patterns on Pinterest, right? And there's a whole pink pumpkin thing. Pink and white pumpkins. Isn't it cute though? Right? I actually like this better because it's the fine yarn and it's a shiny, almost like a little shiny silky yarn, better than I like this because this is just worsted weight yarn and I'm not a fan of the yarn. It's just regular, it's like Walmart brand yarn, right? Cream, right? Cream pumpkins, pink pumpkins. There's even blue pumpkins. I'm like, it's a thing. It is a thing. It's a whole theme out there, a whole scheme. So anyhow, I want to make more of them and more of them. And I've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Anyhow, I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to make one thing over and over and over again. But this was fun. And these were so, it was probably an hour. Maybe an hour. I don't know. That was quicker. But like I said, I don't like the way I sewed it up at the bottom. I don't like this ridge at the bottom. When you were done, you had quite a hole open at the bottom still, and you had to seal it up. And I was like, okay, so I just sewed back and forth, and I don't like how that looks. So I've got to figure out how to sew it up better. And I can't take it out. It's just, I can't take that out. Yep, the cottage style. There you go, Sean. Cottage. Yep. I am hooked on Pinterest. Literally hooked on Pinterest. I find so much stuff on Pinterest, and I just want to make more and more and more and more. And I don't have enough time to make everything. There are some really cute pumpkin coasters. I thought, man, if I could make some pumpkin coasters, those would be fun. a pumpkin hat, like, I've been making bucket hats, but this is like a pumpkin hat. There's one that even has like a little green top to it to make it look like a pumpkin. I don't know who's going to wear a pumpkin hat. Some kid. A kid would love a pumpkin hat, but anyhow, I just need to get my fingers busy. I did get a couple things done. I did this and one of the little treat bags, which I don't have here with me during the game, and I didn't sit and watch the whole game. I was sealing and I was doing other things and taking care of kitties. And then when I did sit down to watch some of the game, I got one of those done and one of the little treat bags done. And they're really cute. They're cute. They're very small, but they're cute. Anyhow, I like how they turned out. Hang on, let me grab it. I'll show you the treat bag. We got about 5 minutes. I'll show you the treat bag. They're cute. I've started a second one of that already. The second one's going much quicker because I know how to do it now. I messed it up the first time. That's the way of the world. You make mistakes and then you learn. But look at how cute the little treat bag is. Now, can you imagine having this with some candy in it and stuff? Look how cute it is, right? Again, candy corn. It's all about the candy corn and pumpkins, right? It's just this cute little bag. I mean, you don't have to put candy or treats in it. It could be, you could put lip glosses and stuff in there or, whatever you wanted. But it's adorable. It's just adorable, right? Super cute. So I'm going to make a couple of those, have a few of those, make some more pumpkins, make some more candy corns. This is the kind of stuff I like making. And I don't mind making a few. If I was going to sit down and say, put a list together, I need to have 20 of these, 20 of these, let's have 10 in orange, 10 in cream. Let's make about 6 of those. Then I'd be like, no. Now it's like production, and I don't want to do that. I do this for fun. And there's so many patterns out there. Like, I'm not the person to reread a book. Why would I reread a book when there are thousands and thousands of books out there I would like to read? I don't have time to reread anything, So I'm not big on making the same thing over and over and over again. But like the bucket hats, they're all different patterns. So that makes it fun because they're different patterns. The bandanas, I have found multiple patterns. Different yarns even make them more fun. These will get monotonous after a while, but they're small, they're little. These will be more fun because I can make different colors. Anyhow, that's what I'm up to for the next 2 weeks until that sale. Okay? And of course, I'm working on chalk. Do I have any drills in this tray? No, I don't. Okay. I'm still working on chalk, right? We're getting there. I mean, this is my second row. I've done 1 row across the bottom. This is my second row. La-di-da. Is it going fast? No. Is that okay? Yep. It's okay. Now tonight, Dale's in, chickens and ducks are in, cats are in. Live will be over. We'll probably make dinner. And probably by 9:30, I'll be able to just sit in here and diamond paint and watch YouTube videos. Because that's what I do at about 9:30-ish. I don't know. And then about 10:30, I go to bed and read. So, anyhow. I know, the craft show, right? The craft show. Oh, I kind of grabbed everything I have that I will sell. And I have a box and then the lid of the box. I'm definitely going to need something else because there's a lot more stuff than I thought there was. A lot more than I thought there was. So, it'll be fun. It'll be very interesting to see what sells and what doesn't sell, And I'm already thinking ahead. Like, look, I'm already thinking ahead. The next show I'm doing is going to be before Christmas. Red, green, and white. right? Red, green, and white. Christmas bag. Christmas treat bag, right? I won't mind doing that. And I also found some cute little ornaments to make. Like they're granny squares. And you put them around like one of those just those plastic bulbs that people use for crafts. You put them around there. They're super cute. I could make a few of those. Those would be different every time, right? Start thinking about a lot of green and white and red and Christmassy things. Yeah. So we'll see what I come up with before then. I will definitely put some of the show into my crafty blog. And I am going to do a like market prep video. Like, here, let's look at everything I have made. This is what I have. And see, how many bandanas do I have? How many bucket hats do I have? How many I only have 2 beanies. I know that. I'd like to make more beanies, actually, especially for the November show. Because it'll be getting to beanie season in November. So, yeah. There you have it, folks. That's what I'm up to. Anyhow, time for me to go figure out what's for dinner. Okay? And then I got to stretch out my back. I can tell I've been sitting for an hour and a half now. And I'm like, okay, I got to get up. I got to move. I got to stretch out my back. Okay. So I'm going to go make dinner, have some food, and then I can come back and diamond paint. Super cute. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while. And yeah, thanks, Paula. You too. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and wish me luck tomorrow with grandkids running around. No telling how long they're going to be here. We'll see how that goes. So, yeah. Have a good weekend, everybody. I will I hope Tuesday night, we're going to do the book live. Hopefully Brandy's feeling better. It's given me a week to read my other book, though. I will tell you that. So I've just been spending all my time working on the one. So thank you, Diane. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye, you guys.